Don't judge me. I just wish you knew.
Public service announcement. We know what you did.
Well,
You guys don't want to be my friend. You blocked me.
what in the entire hell was that little Murphy? Little Murphy made his appearance.
We got attacked by a hairy potato.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
Oh my God. What the hell was that?
Oh, you see,
Come on.
when we tried to have a regular show,
What the hell was that?
that was a furry potato.
No,
Damn it, little Murphy.
little Murphy shut, Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, man. As you already see, man, we have the 411 Pain edition of
Yes,
the
sir.
Six Man Combo / ATL Sports Endgame. As you already know, this is 411 Pain of the Unholy Alliance, K Styles, aka the Sixth Man. And to your screen right, we have Mr. Tactician, aka Juan Costello, in the building.
Yes, sir. And
As we as we
we
as
got
we wait on the
attacked by a hairy potato. We got attacked by a hairy potato.
hairy potato, boy. Good googly moogly. You know what they have to say about that hairy potato.
Right. You
Go,
go, boy.
boy. You go, boy.
Young Knight said he wanted to jump on. What up, Mr. White?
Well, I'm about to say, go ahead and send them the link. But like you said, while you send them the link, let's go ahead and introduce the people that's up in here right now, man. Give a shout out. King Treyway, we got Silk Legacy, we got John St. Clair,
I'll be right back here. Be right back.
we got Keyshawn Blizzard, A137, Xavier Littman, like I said, Mr. Wide is in the building. We got Jaden. And welcome to this collaborative show. Like I said, this is not just the six-man combo, but this is the ATL Sports Endgame for, as you see, the Atlanta Falcons versus the Detroit Lions preseason opener preview show. Since that game is going to be coming on Friday, this is why we're getting this collaborative show. And as we about to kick this thing into high gear, Juan,
Yo.
what's going on with you, man?
Man, listen. How you say, fully waking up after being under medicine all day long.
Oh boy. And we got a special guest on this 411 Pain edition. We got the Young Knight in the building.
My crew, what's going on, family?
What up, Young
Jaden,
Knight?
what's up, Jaden? What's happening?
We about to get into some foolishness today, ain't we?
We about to get into some football.
We already got attacked by the foolishness.
All right, Big Ed, what's going on, man? So pretty much what today's show is going to be about. We're going to be talking about, like you said, man, football season is upon us for us Atlanta Falcon fans. So the first preseason game is tomorrow. I forget the time. It's probably about 7 something. But we want to go ahead and switch it up a little bit, man. So before we talk about the preseason game, we want to kind of get into some big stories that's going into this matchup between the two teams.
That's
Oh, so, as we already know, there's two major stories within this matchup right here. And like I said, they're not preseason related, but it's going to be regular season related for these two teams. Now, as you already see, Atlanta Falcons have a couple of major stories going into this. Oh, look who decided to show up. You sleepy-headed mother.
I ain't sleep, motherfucker. I'm not you.
Sleepy-headed motherfucker. Don't do that.
Motherfucker, I just forgot. I don't fall asleep like you, goddamn. I just fucking forget.
How the, how the
Look,
hell? How the hell you forget? You son
because
bitch.
I'm
How you forget?
goddamn. How I forget shit.
How you
My,
forget? You know the
my,
I
my,
was
schedule.
watching Game of Thrones, motherfucker. Okay, that's
Mike
why
Mike
I
was over there. Mike was over there eating some greens. That's what it was. He was over there
oh,
no.
eating.
I felt like I eat some greens. I've been falling all goddamn day. Shit.
Listen,
Well, Mike, I'm gonna tell
listen.
you, it's your fault that little Murphy didn't attack our show.
you ain't
Little Murphy.
hey
Little
Yeah.
man.
Murphy, it's always my fault.
Oh
That's always
God.
my fault.
Oh shit.
We not doing
Yeah.
that.
Look, little Murphy jumped on here while me and Kev was minding our business and said,
You guys don't want to
You
be
know what?
my friend. You block me.
Oh, you ain't shit.
This
Yeah, Anthony. I see
see,
what Ant be getting it from.
see what I'm saying? We were minding our business and we got attacked.
is that.
You hurt my feelings.
And y'all.
Oh boy.
What was the chick from what you would call it? Wheel. They was
Oh yeah,
No.
Charlotte Soccer.
Cup, cup out is the fix. Chosen one.
Oh god damn it.
All right, man. All right, fellas, man. Let's go and get right.
Good.
Chosen one.
Oh
Oh my god. All right, man. So the purpose of today's show is, like I said, we're gonna kind of give our thoughts about um how excited everybody is about Falcon season is officially upon us. Preseason wise coming in. Who are some guys that are on the fringe of the bubble, as I should say,
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
as far as guys that you are looking at that could make it past the first cuts. Because I think after this first game, I think they're supposed to be making about 15.
Yeah.
They're supposed to cut 15 or 20
Yeah,
right off
15,
the rip.
20, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I want to go ahead and get y'all thought, like you said, the is gonna get y'all thoughts on some of those guys that are on that bubble. But before we start this show, let's start off with some big news. Let's start off with like a big news thing going on with both teams. Um, I want to start off with the Detroit Lions, and they got kind of like a big thing going on here for the season to start, as you already know. The guy on the left side of the screen, which is Aiden Hutchinson, coming off I guess what you say, one of his first major injuries of his professional career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wanted to kind of get your thoughts on, do you think that he will be able to regain his form? or how long do you think it'll take for him to regain that form? And how much do you feel like it affected the Detroit Lions last year, and how will it affect them going into this year? So whoever want to kick it off, man, the flow is yours.
Can I detour just real quick because I think this pretty big news.
Mm-hmm.
Just a slight detour. Rashawn Slater has suffered a ruptured patella tendon and will
Oh yeah, he out
undergo
for the year. He out for the year.
He out for the year.
so he's out for the season. All right, so he's on injured reserve. That's so messed up.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That is
That
so
that's
messed
He
up.
pain.
just got
That is
paid.
painful.
Just
He
got
just got paid this offseason.
Yeah, yeah. That's painful right there.
ooh.
Who the hell
As
is
far,
that?
Rashad Slater is the
He's
could I
the
say
defensive
is he
tackle
the
for
now he's the right tackle or is he the left
right.
tackle?
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
he the right tackle for the
for the
LA
Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think he
yeah, yeah,
then wasn't he the guy? Wasn't he the guy from Georgia that everybody was pissed off they didn't get?
yep,
One of them.
Yeah,
yep,
one of them.
yeah,
And what it was he had recently just got 100 and I think was it like $115 million contract extension last week.
Yeah.
So
And
let me let y'all know what that is. That's the ligament that goes across the top of the kneecap, meaning that he can't bend his knee at all.
mm,
He can't bend his knee, put weight on it. His leg will be straight until it fully heals. And then yeah, that recovery coming back from that's not like a meniscus or ACL. That's just stability. He can't bend his knee at all. Let y'all know that.
That's basically the
So,
kneecap.
so,
Yeah, that's the ligament that holds the kneecap in place. Yeah, he can't bend his knee at
so
all.
Warren, let me ask you a question. How long would you say that his recovery time is going to be? Would that
That
be a whole year, or would that be closer
yeah,
to
Could
a
be.
year and a half,
yeah,
2 years?
yeah. Because see, with the other ligaments, you can still bend the knee. You just can't really. Your motion is limited. With that, you can't use your knee at all. You can
mm,
stand. You better stand up, but you gonna have to have help. But as far as bending your knee and getting weight, like doing getting in the gym and doing squat, no, you can hang that up. Mm-mm.
so
That
pretty much
ligament.
so pretty much it's going to be quite a bit of a rehab time for him.
Yeah,
So pretty much, like you said, pretty much going into the next year.
yeah. But
Tomalak here said I tore my patella tendon. That's career ended if it don't heal right.
correct. Because the weight of you got to think that ligament on your knee carries the entire weight of your body, entire.
Hmm.
So yeah. But to answer Kev's question, with Aiden Hutchinson, it's like with any other um injury. The main part of it is the mental aspect of it. See, we look at it as, oh, these guys are athletes, and because they train and they got good, health regimens and whatnot, that gives them a reason to bounce back. But like we saw with Kyle Pitts, it's the mental aspect of the game that gets skewed. While your body may be healed, your brain takes a while to get used to that part of your body again, whatever it is,
Mm,
because weather's going to contribute to it. It's going to be sore when you overwork it. And then being in a league where you got guys that are constantly coming at you to hit you, he's going to be limited. He's going to be limited in movement and everything. He's going to have to get over that mental hump and get comfortable again. And
mm.
it's different it varies from athlete to athlete as to how fast you bounce back. So, I mean, you're not going to see Aiden Hutchinson at 100%. You're not. You're not going to see it for a while because he's going to do what everybody does when they get back to playing sports after an injury. You're going to try to overprotect where you got hurt.
Okay, so we got Anime in the building. We got
What up?
Diamond. We got Brandon Little. What's going on? What's going on? What's
What's
saying? What's
happening?
good, family? Yeah, we the family members over here that everybody hates. So hey, like I said, we appreciate y'all coming over here.
What the fuck was that?
Can somebody pass the corn and gravy?
No, what is that? Pass the peas like we used to.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I want biscuit. Give me biscuit.
What is it? What is that? Nothing, just chilling.
Nah,
Man,
just
man,
chill.
Hey
Chill.
man,
bro,
all that
man, from the
food
fifth
was.
floor.
He said,
Yeah,
all
you
that
know.
food, man, it was hitting.
Hey,
Except
hey,
for them regular ass peas.
look. Hey, Marty Mart. Hey, Marty Mart. I had to tell you, I had to take some of your turkey to the fifth floor, man. I was hungry.
I mean, that be some bullshit right there, boy. You come home and then random dude just come and just ate all your goddamn food up.
Right. And left.
And leave out through the fire escape.
And
Right,
leave.
right,
And then
Leave out
leave
through the
all your
fire
shit
escape.
on the table.
right. And look. Well, at least he ain't go in your bathroom because that'd be extra disrespectful.
Oh, he did go in the
well,
bathroom one time.
well, he did. He did. Remember, he left the note under the kitchen sink.
Yeah, under the kitchen.
Under the kitchen sink.
I figured that you would check that since I used up all the
Oh, your
toilet
toilet.
paper.
Okay, Brian.
But some more kind of like Detroit Lions storylines that's coming in here is also um they got a little cap situation going on right here and there since they pretty much kind of paid a lot of guys right up here and there. This will be the last storyline for the Lions before we get to our Falcons. As we did a little bit of numbers on overthecap.com for those that use that site as a source. The Detroit Lions right now is on pace to have the worst cap situation going into next year after the season.
Ooh.
Wow.
But here's an interesting part. How soon do you think they get a deal done for Jameer Gibbs?
Mm.
That's what we
Out,
waiting on.
out.
If they
They
were
about to
smart,
be.
they'd trade him. I wouldn't sign him.
You say you do what, Mike?
I said if they were smart, they would trade him because he gonna fuck that whole defense up. You're not gonna be able to pay him and Aiden Hutchinson
Oh,
and
hell
a
no.
quarterback
No.
and St. Ross. That's a lot. That's about $80 million to
Yeah,
$100 million
because I think
right
I
there.
think I think I think that they just paid the St. Rod last year. I think he just got his
Mm-hmm.
deal last year, and I
Yeah.
think the year before that it was Penny Sewell.
Yeah.
Before that,
See, in order to try to compensate, you know how many people you got. You know how many contracts you got to restructure. No. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
The whole thing.
Yeah, that what I'm saying. You kicking the can down the road ain't even a word.
Hey,
You
we should
you
look.
launching that mother into another county.
yeah.
Right.
So the exact number is the cap situation going into 2026 as of right now would be 62 million in the red.
Damn.
Goodness
Ooh.
gracious.
Yeah. No.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Somebody got to go. Somebody got to go.
Mhm.
So
What we
so
what
so
what we like at 80 at one point?
we was at 80 at one point,
Yeah.
but like you said, they had to make the trades and they had to do some things, and like you said, we ended up, and like you said, in 1 year we went from literally 80 in the red to about 20 in the black.
Yep. They're at
Ooh,
the
this
over. They're at the in over your head portion of their tenure as an organization. That's where they're at. That's where they're at.
Mm.
So
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 so here's a question here. Here's a question here, and Detroit fan man here said, Gibbs, Laporta, Hutchinson, and Jameson Williams are the four big deals upcoming for the Lions.
Mm,
Yep.
yeah.
How do you like you said what? How would you approach that if you were the GM? Jay? How would
Trade
you approach that?
somebody away. Simple. Get rid of.
God,
It ain't
God damn it,
happening.
Mike. Let the young knight let the young knight say if he want to trade him.
Uh,
God damn. Pushy
ooh,
You
ass.
going to fucking hell, you son of a
uh,
bitch.
Just you pushy as hell today.
No, it's your motherfucking fault coming up with that fuck ass Trey Young hate.
oh
I,
no,
ain't
not that.
nobody said nothing
Wait,
about no
but
damn Trey Young on here.
You a damn
wait a
lie.
goddamn
You a
minute now.
damn lie.
This
why,
is not
why is y'all
this,
throwing? Why is y'all
Wait a
throwing
minute.
potato salad in
Gee
front of company?
whiz.
Come in there with that damn fake ass, that damn hating ass Trey Young bullshit in there. Starting shit.
man.
Jesus.
Man,
What? What? What?
Jesus.
who sat here and put the Grey Poupon on the ribs? We ain't talking about
That's what I'm
basketball
saying.
right
Why
now.
is y'all throwing potato salad in front of
He
company?
threw the goddamn
Jesus.
shot, so I threw that motherfucker back at him. Shit.
Can,
Well, excuse me for.
can we at least wait till the end of the show so y'all can take
Okay.
jabs at each
All
other?
God
right,
God
damn
damn
all
it.
it.
right, all right, all right.
Somebody got butter in my
Gee
beard, and I'm not
whiz.
happy about it. Somebody
Gee
got butter
whiz.
in my beard. Now, thank you both.
Well,
Excuse me
goddamn it,
for.
I didn't hear him say. I didn't hear him say Jaden. Goddamn, you go to hell, True. You still can go to hell.
Well, excuse me for
Oh yeah.
fucking being born. God
Oh my
damn.
God!
Gee whiz.
Okay. Okay.
My
Okay.
God.
Okay. Okay. Sound like these two wanna
He's
go
about
neck and neck.
as racist as a white man is in the damn
That
1800s
Uh,
with his bullshit. That
God
motherfucker he
almighty.
hate any motherfucker.
man, I'm gonna tell you.
This motherfucker hate anybody with some light skin to him. You
Look,
remotely
I,
look at the
I am not
motherfucker
look,
I
like
am
look.
not I am
Hey.
not a black racist.
We not finna do that right
I,
now. We
I
not
am
finna
not
do
racist
that.
against
Hey,
light skinned folks.
J
yes he
J
is.
J J Jaden,
All right.
Yeah.
Jaden.
They just not in
Please
style no
take
more.
control of this, fellas.
Look. No.
I listen.
The last 15 minutes of the show, y'all can do whatever the hell y'all want to do.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
Man,
I'm leaving.
I
Damn.
mean,
Real time.
so
Real
Nope. I'm in
time.
my feelings.
Sam.
I'm in my feelings. I'm leaving.
okay, so Jade, I'm gonna ask you this question. So based on this on Detroit fan man, so it
Yeah.
looked like he's a Detroit Lions fan, so definitely shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
So with the cap situation that they possibly have,
Oh
he
boy.
he put the four names here: Jameer Gibbs, Sam Laporta, Aiden Hutchinson, Jamison Williams. How who do you think out of those four? Well, we already know Aiden Hutchinson is, but like you said, who's the second one that would be the most important to get a deal done or such and such for that team to keep their success, in your opinion?
That Laporta.
Mm,
Laporta.
Laporta?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got to get his bread. 'Cause I'm gonna be honest, man. Detroit, I'm telling, it's gonna be a lot of dollars in that team. If y'all think that's gonna be there, they don't mess around and get cut because you're not gonna be able to keep all them cats on that team, man. Real talk.
Mm. So let me ask you this question: do you think that Almond Ross Saint Brown contract he got last year kind of screwed them up a little bit? Does it kind of remind you of like the Julio situation where it may possibly mess them up?
Yeah. Cause didn't
Okay.
Kev didn't Jared Goff get one too?
Jared Goff got his right off the bat when he got traded. Once he got traded, they already gave him his money.
But I mean at this point, what can Detroit do? Because you think I'm gonna keep restructuring contracts every year? That's
Hmm.
nah,
Mm.
Nah,
not doing that again.
that's
All
just
right,
digging a hole for yourself.
all
Mm-hmm.
right, all right. Ed, what you got on that? What you got on that topic, man?
I think it's gonna be like Jaden said between Laporta and then it's also going to determine how long of a you know timetable it's going to be for Hutch to come back from the injury
Mm, mm,
What you mean?
because he's going to come back this year, but he's not going to be 100%. But
Right.
Yeah.
the next year, what is he going to look like?
mm,
That's going to determine, what kind of contract he's going to get. I think those are
mm.
the two people to watch out for.
Okay. So he said here, so the Lions first got to do some heavy cap fixing with a golf restructure. That 70 million cap hit next year got to disappear quickly. Where have we
Yeah.
heard this before?
Yeah.
Uh,
See. Yeah.
I know.
See.
Mike,
See.
where Mike, no, no, hold on. Mike, where have we heard this before?
Okay.
Okay,
See.
where
So
man my
let me
guys at?
repeat that.
That's what I want to know.
With a golf restructure, that 70 million in cap hit next year gotta disappear quickly. I think Truth would probably be better
Sound
suited for
familiar.
this one.
Okay, what you got, Truth? What you got, Truth? What you got
You
over
don't say.
Mm.
I'm still in my feelings. I don't want to talk now.
Uh,
Oh,
there?
somebody give his punk
No,
ass a
no,
hug.
no.
uh.
Now, I mean, that's when
70
that's
million.
when you. Here's the thing, man. That's when you find out who's really bought in as players.
Yeah.
That's when you go to your players first.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man. Hey, it's time for Jamil to get his money, and right now we can't get it to him. So what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you go to his teammates.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, we can't give it to him. We don't want him to leave. We love him. We don't. I mean, we want him here. But right now, here is the order of priority. You just give him a priority. Aiden got to get heels. Aiden ain't going nowhere.
right.
Period. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
But
hey, right now, what's up? Y'all, y'all give us something to work with. Cause the fans want him here, and we
right.
want him here. But he may be the odd man out. What's up? Go talk to his brothers in arms. See how they
Okay,
feel
Well,
about it.
well,
okay.
well,
That's nice.
well. What they're probably going to do is you work from the bottom up. On when you that far in cap hell, you work from the bottom up, not the top down. The reason why I say that is this:
Yep.
you see what players that aren't even playing on the field, can they be cut? Can they be let go? Can they be sent to another team or whatever? You start doing from the ones that ain't playing all the way up. And then you have that conversation with the big end players that are your playmakers and stuff like that play every week. You go to them last because
What
you
you
should
want to
have.
guard against with that? Cause what you want to guard against, that's cool. What you're saying now. What you want to guard against is depleting or sending out too many bodies,
Yeah,
and those
yeah, yeah,
bodies still got to be replaced.
yeah. I got what you're saying. I'm not saying kill the depth. I'm not saying just take everybody and get rid of them because that. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But you work from the bottom up, and the last conversation you have is with the playmakers on the team. Hey,
Yeah.
we got this situation, blah blah blah, and then what you do is when you start doing that, you have it to where they can be compensated on the back end later down
Mm,
later down the road. Because, like you said, if Detroit's, you never want to kill a team's core because of contracts. Because if you kill the core, you got to start all over anyway.
Where
Hmm.
have we seen that
Yeah.
happen before?
Why does that
Mm-hmm.
sound so familiar?
Man,
Mm-hmm.
they get they what's his market? What's the running back market?
The running back market right now, let's see. Because I think Saquon Barkley just recently got his money. So I think it's right around 17, 18
Oh man,
Mm.
right
man,
there.
man, they should be able to figure that out, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why that's not the case, Truth. Because you got to look at two things. Jared Goff, and you got to look at some St. James, whatever the fuck his name is, and then
St.
you got to look
Brown.
at the
Brown.
you got to look at the tackle. Those positions in itself is about 60 to 80 million dollars just in those three. And if you want to keep the defensive line together, which every team wants to, and you want to keep the offensive line together and the defensive line together, guess what? Who's out? Who's the easier replace of the offensive line and the running backs and the wide receivers? Who's the easiest to replace?
The running
Wide out,
backs,
I just yeah,
the
wide
running
receiver.
back,
wide receiver.
No, that's
the
because
running
this is a
backs,
passing league, and that's not true.
Running
The
back.
running back is
Running
because
back.
what you
Yep.
can do
No,
is
I thought you
you
said
can
between wide receiver and the O line.
no,
That's
I
what I
said
thought.
who is the easiest to replace?
Oh yeah, the running back.
The running back, because you
Yeah.
can steal with the offensive line. You can build the offensive line and keep a guy like David Montgomery up, and then go get the next big thing at running back coming out. There's always a next big thing at running back coming out of college. Always.
Well,
So
really,
you
they
can
both
easily
easy.
replace.
They both easy to replace. You want to look at? I mean, because it's. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, but I would say the easier would be the running back. But I understand that, but at the end, it all depends on the camaraderie and the chemistry that's going on, man. You don't want to break. See, you don't want to break chemistry either or camaraderie.
Yeah,
If
that's
they
why I said it is. If it's a
if they
core
really
like that,
like if they really like him, hell, you never know. The management may go to the players and you find out they don't even like that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So
yeah,
let me ask y'all this. Sorry, kid, but I gotta ask y'all this. So what's the point of building a team
Mm.
if you're worried about the chemistry? Because chemistry changes with the group.
Well, when
well,
I
the
speak more on
chemistry.
chemistry, that's a good question too. That's a great question.
But
I
but
speak
to
on chemistry because if you got all those other things aligned, now chemistry becomes key when everything else is aligned. But I understand why you asked that question though.
Mm-hmm.
mm, I mean, that's it. Like you said, essentially the chemistry of the team is also based on the core values of what the team is based on.
yeah. But I get where Mike coming from because one person can change the chemistry of the team.
Oh,
That right there.
as
And
long as
we
they,
saw that with Quintorez. Quintorez pulled what he pulled, and the team went completely downhill from that point on.
See,
Just
see what
based
see
off
what
that one move.
well,
see.
you know what, Mike. See how Mike feel about chemistry. How I feel about that culture shit. One more gonna talk that culture shit, boy. That shit takes me through the moon.
But
That shit irritates the fuck out of
but
me.
but but like I said, what ended up happening with Detroit was a lot of the core guys that they, like I said, for the last kind of like 3 seasons, they have given out big contracts to
Mhm.
major key players. And like you said, they're in a thing right now where, like you said, they basically looks very familiar to us, granddad. So yeah, like you said, they got to figure
Mhm.
something out.
Yeah.
So let's get to the Falcons side of things. And like I said, shout out to Detroit fan, man. Appreciate you coming in as a Detroit fan. Um, Smooth C78 was good. Like you said, man, if y'all haven't subscribed to either of the channels, rather it be Mr. Tactician, uh, 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 6MK Live, make sure you hit those buttons and show us some love. So let's get to the Falcons side. Let's get to the Falcons side of these things. So we know a couple major stories going on right now. As I did the 6MK versus Kev show yesterday, gave a little sneak preview on one of the topics. As we already know, it's a possibility that neither the QB1 or the QB2 may play in this preseason for the Atlanta Falcons. And I know this is kind of like a big it's like a big uproar on it. So how do y'all feel about them taking the approach of a possible that Michael Penix we may not see him in the preseason? Boomer, what's going on, man?
It don't bother me because
Okay.
I get it. It don't bother me because why are we so consumed with overshowing what has already been shown? We've already seen. We've already put Mike Penix to the test last season, and we put Mike Penix to the test in games that were some of them were unwinnable. He was basically trying to muster what was left of a game we basically threw away. I don't need to see him in preseason. For what? You only put players like that in preseason to showcase and see if they can handle the NFL in its entirety. The big lights, the speed of the game, the physical, all that stuff. This is basically this is basically like tryouts for other teams. That one last tryout before you get to the regular season. Why we gotta do that? Y'all want to see Michael Penix so y'all can brag about what y'all saw in training camp. That's it. The man that already showed you what he's capable of doing. He was hindered by the playbook. Yes, he was hindered by conditions that were not of his own making. But you already seen it. I want to see him in the regular season where it counts. I don't need no. If you went to training camp and paid attention to the last 6-7 months off season, you would know what your quarterback can do. We need
Okay.
to see what these guys we drafted on his team can do. We need to see the guys that don't get a lot of reps in practice. We need to see what they can do. This
Okay.
ain't no fashion show. I'm not trying to win an argument by saying, "Ooh, look, my quarterback threw the ball 60 yards." He's going to do that in the game. Pay attention.
All right. So, and you up next on that question, and then I'm gonna let Jaden get right after you on that. So, how do
Okay.
you feel about this possible decision?
I mean, we don't really need to see Michael Bennett or Kirk Cousins in preseason. Um, I'm more worried about seeing who is our emergency quarterback is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Who is going to be that you know third or fourth defensive tackle or
Mm,
edge rusher or
mm,
nickelback safety. That's what I'm more worried about. I'm not worried about seeing my starters in preseason, and then people I see all over Twitter that people are more worried about us starting sluggish and shit like that. Who cares? You don't know how the teams, even if they do play in the preseason, you don't know how they're gonna come out. I mean, last year, Philadelphia, they didn't play anybody in the preseason. Guess where they went? They wound up Super Bowl champs. Why can't that hold true for us?
Mm.
We, I'm gonna,
Mm.
I'm gonna say this. We have the most
Go ahead and say
impatient ass fan
thank you.
base in fucking sports.
You ain't never li Oh my God.
I'm gonna throw that alley up to you, Jaden. There you go.
It's about to be a crash out over here, but I'm not gonna do that. Um, yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Um, like you were saying, man, I'm like, so y'all, is this what we doing now? We crying because Michael Penn is not playing in preseason and the starters? That's what we doing now? We crying over that. And like Juan said, and Ann said, what do you need to see from Penix? You already seen it in training camp, and you already seen what he did last year. And Michael
mm.
Penix, they literally said he's ready for week 1. So that should tell you he's not looking for the preseason. I'm like you said, I'm looking for I'm looking forward to see what these young guys do and the practice squad guys and this guy that's fighting for a roster spot. I don't
Mm.
care about a win, I don't care about no loss in no preseason. All I care about is how the young guys look.
Right. That's
That's
all
all.
you need.
And
Exactly.
I'm gonna say this. If you lose, if you lose a preseason game, don't go on edge, start crying and whining like it's a real game.
Here's one thing I'm gonna leave off because I know Kev got to get to Mike.
Yeah,
All I care about is our team getting 98% of their players to week 1.
right.
That's what I care about. I
Thank
care about seeing how well Zach Robinson and Easton Stick do. So that in the event, if knock on wood, but God forbid something happened to Penix, can he at least muster up wins in the game because they know each other? That's what I want to see. That's what
Yep,
you should want to see from your team.
Right.
yep.
You don't want to put your future on the line, and if something happened to him, then what? Then
Exactly.
what?
Mm.
Motherfuckers don't even
Now you worried about, okay, are we even gonna get past 500?
right.
I cut that out. One game at a time. That's
Right.
my motto for this season. One game at a time.
Okay. All right. So, Mike, I want to go ahead and set you up, and we're gonna segue to the second part of the show, and we'll let you kick this off. Um, and pretty much everybody on the panel is kind of on the same agreement. Is we kind of want to see what the depth of this team is. We want to see these, bubble guys and see if they got what it takes and how hard they're gonna try to make this 53 or make this practice squad. So my some of the guys, like you said, we got some of the guys here on this team that are going to be looking for those opportunities to get those roster spots. So, are there any kind of any one of those guys that you have in mind that Falcons fans should be looking out for? Anybody heard a
Um,
goddamn word I said? All right, there you go.
no, I heard what you said. I don't. I mean, this probably gonna sound kind of goofy, but I don't give a fuck to be honest. I think we pay too much attention to players as fans. We're not holding these coaches accountable at all. I need to see Zach Robinson and Raheem step it up. I need to see Olberg step it up. I need to see Marquise Williams step it up. Like, have we our special teams was okay last year, but it could have been better.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Our offensive play calling and situation should have been better. Our defensive play calling should have been better. Like, we don't know if our defensive line coach is the real deal. We don't know if our linebackers are the real deal. Like, I think we focusing way too much on the players. But just to answer your question, if you want me to, I don't give a fuck, to be honest. I don't give a fuck about the players. I think you can bring players, but can you actually coach them? We can bring in players, but can we coach them? And
Mhm.
I know a guy like Andy Reid. Um, you see guys like Tomlin, like they can coach up guys. I need our coach. I need to be able to like look at our offense and say, all right, he may not be Sean Payton, but I know he can do something on the offensive side of the ball, the defensive side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to see if my coach, if we down and we're not, as an offense or a defense, we're not in a rhythm. Can he get us out of that bad play? Can he, like, let's for example, we saw the Chiefs all last year. They could not hook up deep plays for shit. They could not throw the ball deep for shit. So what did they do all year? They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't protect the ball all fucking year. But what they do? Check the ball down, check the ball down, check the ball down. That's all they did the whole fucking year and went to the Super Bowl with that. Like, that's what I'm focused on as a fan and as a guy that watches the game. Like, I think we pay too much attention to players because I think players are going to be players, but coaches going to be coaches.
So Mike is going with the coaches on this. Like you said, See what that like they might want to complicate the shit, but I get you on that one. I feel you on that because you want to see.
Oh,
You want to see.
I'm very complicated. You
Yeah,
know I
you
don't answer
complicated
questions.
ass. Anyway, but nah,
Human emotion.
You know what? Go to
but
hell, Cam. Go to fucking hell, okay?
I'm already in hell. I'm in here with you, so we good.
Oh boy.
See, there y'all
You ain't
go,
funny.
throwing green peas at each other now. So, see,
Hey, we don't waste
Shut
time.
the
No,
hell
no,
up too.
no. But Mike do got a point though. Like I said, you just want to. You just that I think
Why
it's
you
called.
shut the hell up?
I think what Mike is alluding to is what is going to be the focus for the entire season is can the coaching staff adapt? Can they take this team to the
Get the
next
best out
level?
of them. That's all.
I
Let's
Yeah,
mean,
get because
but
I believe in the players. I believe in the players. I
yeah.
just think the
But
thing need to
yeah,
be put on the coaches.
you know what?
but
No, you know what? Mike made a very. It ain't even a compelling argument. That's something that needs to be talked about because, for real, you gotta think about it. These preseason games not only showcase the players, they showcase the coach's ability to adapt in real time. Meaning that if the team is not up by halftime, then what adjustments are you going to make coming out of halftime that's going to actually put you back in the game? Because we're going to have to see this for all 17 games.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but yeah. So so the question is going to still stand. Like you say, is there any particular player that Falcon fans need to be on the lookout for? You know what? We not about to deal with this show as in
Oh,
time.
whoa!
Anyway,
What the hell did that just say?
He
nah,
said,
he said he used to be a water boy. I like, bro. Now we ain't finna be doing that
Oh
shit right
hell
now.
for
We
no!
trying,
the
You got
East
we
me
trying,
all
we,
the way.
Side.
You know what? Never mind. Never
nah,
mind.
nah,
Let
nah,
me shut up
yeah,
before I
yeah,
say
yeah.
something.
Nah. The people put him in timeout. But
Is yeah,
all right,
yeah,
bro, we ain't trying to
yeah,
do this shit right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
So he tried to call Aaron a sucker and shit. So I'm like, we ain't doing
And
this right
like,
now. But
somebody asked for you, old Tisha.
yeah,
Oh,
we good.
not
But
the.
but like I said, is there any particular player that the Falcon fans need that you should say the Falcon fans need to pay attention to in this preseason?
Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with Xavier Watts.
Hmm.
I've been talking about him all. They don't call him the X Factor for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that's the only reason why? What like you said? What do you like? You said why you say that player? Why you
Uh,
say that?
he a ball hawk, man.
Okay.
We need some ball hawks in this secondary, man. We gotta get some dogs on this defense, man. We gotta
Okay.
Mm.
we gotta ball out. It's time.
Okay. Okay. Because he's listed in the official depth chart. I think he's the backup
Yeah, I
to
think
Jordan Fuller. I think.
okay.
Okay. All right. So it's saying Xavier Watts. I am. Who you got? He just stepped away right quick. Okay. Juan, is there a particular player that Falcon fans need to be looking out for?
Joshua Simon, the other tight end.
For
I
sign.
yeah, I want to see how he does because he's a freight train with soft hands. So I need to see him and how he's going to do because, like you said, he'll be a key piece of this offense. People ain't paying him no attention, but he's going to be a key piece of the offense because dude can move when he get moving. It's hard to stop him.
I heard that. All right, Eric,
I'm
back
back.
with us.
I'm back.
All right, all right. Is there a particular player on this Falcon team that the Falcon fans need to be looking out for in Game One? Who's the guy you paying attention to the most?
I got a couple players. First player, Casey Washington. He's
Mm.
been showing out in practice, scrimmages, and he's starting to finally get a grasp of the playbook, and he's making plays out there. And then
Mm-hmm.
also, my second person is Natron Brooks.
Ah,
He's an unsung hero.
Good
I
one.
think he's gonna make some noise, not only on defense, on special teams as well.
mm,
Okay. Okay. Um, so pretty much a couple of guys that I have in mind on this. I'm going to stick with the defensive backfield like everybody else do it. I'm gonna say Billy Bowman.
mm,
Um, since
Good one.
he's the backup nickel corner to the offer. Yeah, the offer that a lot of y'all motherfuckers is mad that they resigned. So y'all just crank my ass. But just kind of going off what Jaden is saying about Xavier Watson, he's another one of those ball hawk type of guys who they're going to try to groom to have that nickel corner spot in the upseeable future, whether it be next season or the season after. Um, another guy that I really want to, I will say we need to really pay close attention to. Um, is Zach Harrison because, like I said, by them moving him to the defensive tackle spot in the depth chart, it really piqued my interest a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, as you already know, he was kind of an outside guy, edge guy, because that was the initial report that they were working him out on the edge. But
mm-hmm.
by looking at that depth chart and having him being the backup to David Oyamada, it intrigues me a lot. So I
Mm.
kind of want to see what this adjustment is looking like with this. And I want to see, is he going to be the quote unquote three tech that they hoped Grady Jarrett was going to be?
Interesting.
Because he got the size and he got the quickness. So we're gonna find out. He said, "No, Trauma asked how much did he gain?" I actually think he lost a little bit of weight because I think he down. I think he's down to like 287. I think he, like I said, at the most, I think he's still about 290. But like I said, Zach Harrison, he's one of those utility guys who could pretty much play all four positions on the defensive line. So that's why I said I'm intrigued at that notion of him being a defensive tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was about 270 in college. He had went up to like 290. He was like 290 last year.
Ooh. So they basically streamlined him.
Mhm. So
And
they're pretty much trying to groom him to be that Calais Campbell type of guy,
mm-hmm.
or let me say this. I'm gonna use Mike's favorite guy, Rasheed Haven. He's basically
Yeah,
gonna be Rasheed
Oh
Haven.
yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what they've been doing on both sides of the ball. They've been streamlining these players. They want them solid yet quick.
That's definite. Yeah, yeah. You got to because the defense was the weak spot of this team last year.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of the turnovers, the foul shall not be named right now committed that cost us
Mm-hmm.
games. But it's one more name. It's like you said, it's one more name that I'm looking at too. Um, I think, like you said, we're going to be seeing a lot of Lenny Craig. I want to see how he adjusts to the NFL environment.
Mm.
I want to see it. I want to see how he adjusts to it. Like I said, Young Wei Koo will be the starting kicker for the Falcons for the upcoming season. But like you said, I think with Craig, they want to kind of build him up and build his confidence up to see how he adjusts to the NFL environment. What y'all guys think about that talking point?
That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. For the simple fact is the man's got range.
Mm-hmm.
He's got range that I haven't seen in a kicker in a long time. He's got range. So building him up is probably a good thing because the one thing about it, you definitely got to have depth at a kicker because you don't know when you're gonna have to kick a field goal
Mm-hmm.
to win a game or whatever. You don't know when you're gonna have to use that.
Fucking Riley Patterson, goddamn, kick a straight damn field goal against Washington and came up 10 yards. You know what? I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna speak on. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
speak
yeah.
on that.
Please don't, because we all sat there and saw that. Mm-mm.
Hey,
Uh,
we don't speak of evil over here.
Mm-mm. Bruno will not be talked about.
Nope.
all right, hey, so Mike, the questions to you, man. What do you think about that? How do you feel? How do you feel the adjustment for Lenny Craig to the NFL game? Do you think that he can adjust to the environment?
Oh, I think it's just uh, a different type of pressure. It's like playing in a different atmosphere when your attitude is to take the job versus try to hang on. It just depends on where his attitude is at the point. Because if he's there and he's hungry and he's trying to just be known, that's another thing. But like if he's really trying to, take it, like that's different. So taking it versus just trying to hang on, like that's what I want. That's why I like for me the first game is to figure out where the players are because we got some players on here like they some dogs, but like we don't know if they just trying to hang on or they play with a certain edge. So I think that right there because like Young Wei Koo, for example, Kill, like he was a guy that was just trying to fucking hang on. So he was fighting for his damn life. And then he came here, he got his money. And can we say that he's comfortable? I don't know. It seemed like it, but he might be comfortable.
I think it depends.
So
I
it
think it
just
depends
depends.
with
It
that.
depends.
I think
Yeah,
it
it
depends
really
on
just
that. 'Cause
depends.
yeah, because I know, yeah, because his hip was fucked up all last year. So,
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
said, that's where he kind of gets the buy with me, even though, like you said, he had the struggle.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of kickers struggled last year. Like I said, he ain't the only
They
one.
they did. They did. They did.
Yeah,
Tucker,
but
no, he
but
struggled. But we know why
but
he
at the
struggled.
Well, the
but
Tucker
at the same
situation that goes a whole nother direction. I don't know if we want to go down that
but
road.
Yeah.
but
Nah,
you
we
know
not
what
going
though?
down that road.
But you know what? If you look at your kicker situation too, it's also up to how it's up to where your team is because if your team is constantly putting you in a position where you got to kick it almost to the edge of the range that you are good at, you know what I'm saying? Normally you want your kicker to be inside of their range so they can kick it more comfortably. When you got this man kicking prayer balls into the uprights outside of his range yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some and that falls back to what Mike was saying on coaching. If you're not getting your kicker in good field goal range, that speaks volumes about how you got your team out there playing.
Yep.
Right. All right, Jay, what you think about that? What you think about this conversation right here?
About the kicking thing.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
that your boy
Do,
young
do,
that your boy Young Wade put on the hot seat this year.
do you think he's on the hot seat?
I'm gonna be honest. The fact that they brought a kicker in, that should tell you that he needs to get his ass out the door.
Mm. Okay.
So he don't have no
Okay.
more be missing no kicks, bro. Like straight up, no more excuses.
And I think, and like I said, I think where that situation come in is because Lenny Craig is on the international exempt deal. Like you say, it doesn't count against the roster spots for the team. So he's pretty much kind of like an intern.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty much an intern right now for the Falcons.
Yeah.
So that's why I had asked the question. Like you said, do you think can he adjust to the NFL environment? Because I know he got a leg, and we know he got a leg like a motherfucker.
Yes, we don't. Well, hey, is he done? Is he playing tomorrow night?
He most likely gonna be. He probably most likely gonna be taking some kicks tomorrow.
Yeah, so I think tomorrow you don't see a lot of what can he do and all that stuff. So
hmm
because if he makes some nice kicks, man, that you'd be like, yeah, we need to keep him.
Yeah. The only thing is, do you take the cap hit for a kicker if he does?
Hell no.
Oh no,
There it is.
No. Hell no.
oh, not even close.
There go the kicker.
That man said,
Bro, that's $4 million.
man,
That's about $4 million,
And
$5
Bucho
million
hit.
Oh, $4
in
million
dead cap.
for a kicker.
man,
If you're
Hell no.
Basically, what you
yeah,
just said is the back half of your defense don't exist, and if you get past the first level, it's game over.
yep.
And that's basically what you're saying.
yeah, Mucho
But
here said if you're depending on your kickers to win big games, your team has a bigger issue.
Oh, of course,
That part.
okay,
your defense is non-existent.
Been there, done that.
hmm
sounds very familiar, Granddad.
I mean,
Yep.
I hate to say it, but we depended on our kicker a little bit much, and you saw what happened. We were like, yeah, oh,
yeah.
no, this nigga didn't miss this kick. That
No,
right
no,
there.
it was like, shit.
Mhm.
God damn it.
I mean, because from one camera angle, it was sweet. We was like, yeah. From the side, it was like, really?
Nah.
No,
Did you just kick it in front?
Gotcha, bitch.
Bruh, I almost threw a lemon pepper wing. And I don't throw my food. I almost threw a lemon pepper wing.
not the pepper wings, why?
Yes.
Not the lemon
And
pepper wing.
am I lying? Am I
No,
lying? You standing
he's
right
not
next to
lying.
man. This some
Oh my God, bro!
He is
I
not
remember
lying.
that day. We literally sat here in this chat watching that game. I'm like,
Bruh.
I was like, man, Kyle Pitts he done caught the game time,
Oh,
goddamn
that
touchdown. They moving down the field. Riley passed the line up for a 46-yard field goal.
and that
man.
man
Well, no,
kicked
no,
it
no, no. It was
36.
40. It was a 40. It was 40. It was like a 49-yard field goal.
And he kicked it 39.
Don't hey y'all,
And
don't even
that's
mention that.
look, that son bitch was straight. We were like, oh yeah, we got this. That bitch died. That bitch died
Oh.
as soon as that shit died as soon as it crossed the goal line. I said,
Hey,
oh
Kev.
no.
Hey, Kev, I ain't never seen a field goal run out of Seattle. That bad boy was hard.
Hey,
Boy, that
it
was
looked like one of them bullets on a cartoon.
Yeah.
It's a spot.
Boy, I swore I saw that. I said that motherfucker leg need a honey pack or something, boy, because that shit was straight.
Bruh, I mean, I think I can. I thought I could. And the crowd was like, yeah. What?
Like, what the
I thought the
fuck
shit
was
And they
was.
that?
I
played the
thought it was.
replay. They
We
played the
thought it
replay,
did,
and it
boy.
made it worse because they was like, we were looking from the front. We was like, did it go in? They was like, no, it fell. They showed the side view. I was like, yeah, cut it off. Turn off.
Cut it off.
I said,
Yeah.
I said, bro, no. Cause he had already missed one early in the game. He had already missed one in the game.
Yeah.
Exactly, Keyshawn.
And you put
Right.
it back out there to miss the second one. First of all, did he have glasses on his legs or something? Did your foot see?
I said, how do you missed the first one to the left?
Yes.
It had the leg. And then the second one, you kicked it straight, but it died before it got to the goal line.
I mean, that ball had no Energizer Bunny batteries in it nowhere. That sucker went
Nah,
up.
dead.
Man, that motherfucking kick had post nut clarity.
Oh, nut clarity.
Hey, Kev, what it say? Hey, Kev, what it say? I shouldn't have hit that one. I shouldn't have hit that one.
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, if you want to be honest, I guess the goalpost didn't put his deodorant on because that ball wasn't
Lord,
having it.
Wow, you ain't
that
Look,
shit, that I ain't never seen a kick have post nut clarity on
ever.
Sunday Night
so
Football of all places.
Yes,
oh
yes,
my god.
Keyshawn
yes.
said that ball.
Don't
Keyshawn said
And,
that ball
and
hit an invisible wall.
look. And I'm gonna tell you, they played. I'm gonna tell you when something like that happened to the Falcons, they play that sucker over and over like a DJ remix. And they like,
boy.
oh,
And
oh, we just
No,
standing
why
there like stop
you
playing.
gotta say, what happened?
Oh yeah, we
What
sitting there today talking about
happened?
some what happened?
What happened?
Happened?
Anthony.
And look, and he knew it was
Uh,
bad because he
dog.
turned around like, yeah, I'm fired. Oh, you gonna fire me?
Hey, Matt, you watch the game?
I just turned it
Oh,
on.
Well, this nigga
oh
almost
my god.
damn
That
man.
man said,
His leg died
EQRC
like,
said
oh,
will
Well,
Detroit be playing their first strings?
I
I
doubt it.
don't I
I
doubt it.
doubt. Dan,
Usually
I
the
don't
first
think Dan Campbell gonna do that.
usually the first game usually the first game usually the teams don't really play their starters like that on either side. They may play one, but we don't know who. It just depends on if they're rookie or
No,
not.
actually, no. Dan Campbell with the money that they're in the hole for, I don't think Dan Campbell can afford to have any of his first string go down. So I don't think you're gonna see them out there like they.
That motherfucker crazy,
When you
but
in a deficit, you're not playing first stringers in no
yeah, that
preseason.
motherfucker crazy, but I don't think he that damn crazy.
Right. I
Still,
don't see him doing that.
still asking why Mike not laughing. Because he's having bad thoughts about that shit right now as we speak.
Bro, that ooh.
Like I said, I ain't never seen a kicker have post nut clarity during a kick. I've never seen that before.
I mean,
Dead
he's
leg,
sitting up
goddamn.
there. He's sitting up there. Ha ha ha! I'm fired.
We got Louis Algier, we got Dirty Lou in the building.
What's going
Shout
on?
out to Papa Algier in the building.
What's happening?
happening.
For those that don't know, that's Papa Algier. Um, so I guess we go ahead and start getting to some questions here about this game. So y'all can go ahead and start asking. Like I said, EQ said, "Will our rookie linebackers be playing?" I know James Pierce Jr.
Yes,
gonna be
yeah.
starting. He's gonna be
Ooh,
starting.
ooh, yes.
Hey,
Walker
that's
had
I
been
think.
dealing with he had been dealing with a hamstring, so it's
I think
possible
no,
he'll get
they
it.
said
He'll
he's gonna be
get some
playing
playing
too.
time.
they said he playing too.
He
I
playing
mean,
good.
but now,
Okay, nice.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying is that's something to keep an eye on. Like if he
Yeah.
plays as many snaps as
Yeah.
James Pierce.
Well, that you know what? Most likely they'll probably let Walker play a couple snaps, rest him. Let him play a couple snaps and rest him because we all know about the hamstrings and stuff like that. And then Mike and I can attest to that. You don't feel sexy running. You don't
Exactly.
feel.
Mhm.
Exactly. Said Dirty Lou here said backup Detroit defense don't look too good.
I,
No, it
Oh,
Papa
don't.
Lou,
they
I'm with
got.
you now. I'm with you. I'm with. That's why. Hey, look, we trying to take our time with our team.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you. Look,
Okay.
go watch the
Okay.
tape last week.
Since we got Dirty Lou in here, I got a Tyler Algier question for everybody.
Uh-oh.
Is it me or does it look like he done slimmed down a little bit?
It's
Oh
not
yeah,
just you. It's
I
I
not
he
can't
you.
tell.
I
'Cause I can't
he
tell
put
because
on
that
muscle.
head big as hell. That motherfucker got a big head, so I can't really
No,
tell with
no,
that
no.
head.
Well, no. What I mean by slim, that it almost is like he could be the same weight, but like you said, he looks slimmer. The reason why I say he looks slimmer is because it kind of gives me a thought that they may finally start to implement him in the passing game. How do
Yeah,
y'all feel
yeah.
about him being more implemented in the passing game? And do you
I'm,
think
I
that
would say
he
that's
Right.
been the case.
I
They
mean
using
that's good. That because remember, and I'm going back to his touchdown he made when he was out of breath when he got to the end zone. So what they did was a lot of times when you weight lift, you don't you lose mass without losing weight. And I know a lot of y'all don't understand it, but muscle puts on more weight than fat. And a lot of times when you got fat on you, it's a lot harder to run because you're carrying extra water. That's the difference. Muscle is solid, water is more fluid. So that takes away from your speed. When you slim down, he's more muscle. He's he's gonna be more like a dart. Plus, like I said, he probably been running drills with Bijan too, because Bijan fast as heck. So you
Uh-huh.
gotta think if you're running drills with your buddy, you trying to keep pace. It's certain things they teach you on how to run, how to do this, so that you don't get winded. So yeah, I mean, hey, he slimmed down. I'm all for it because if you got two running backs that can catch out the backfield, that's twice the danger for a
Ain't
defensive coordinator.
nothing changed, y'all. I hate to tell
Thanks,
y'all,
man.
but ain't nothing changed with Tyler Algier. They've been using, but our quarterback wasn't throwing. He was too busy checking the motherfucking ball down to Ray Magoof. Okay,
Don't do that,
that ain't
Mike.
fucking changed.
Don't do that.
Nah, Detroit's
Like if you
defense,
check,
the Detroit defense, Detroit's team was top heavy. They got a top heavy team.
they do.
They do.
They got a top heavy team. But when the starters go down, you can definitely tell between starters and backups.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Oh, he playing
now,
tonight?
yeah, there's a couple games. Actually, I think there's a game on
Yeah.
right now. I think it's Ravens
Indianapolis
and Colts,
and Baltimore is on right now.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
and
boy,
I think
I know
I
Sam
think
loving that.
and I
Seattle.
think
And
Well,
Jackson not even playing today.
his best friend ain't playing,
His
so
best friend not even playing today.
Yeah.
he may not play the whole preseason. So
That Negro ain't finna do nothing but lose weight and try to run faster. Okay.
and then
So
after
what you gonna say? Now you gonna call him anorexic AAU?
Oh.
don't do it.
don't
Don't
do
do
that,
that, Skip.
Ryan. You don't
Don't do
do
that,
that.
Skip.
I'm just saying.
Don't do that.
You
Don't do
you
So
leave that man alone.
No.
so so
No.
so move your ass. So you think Al just still got that power? Oh hell yeah, he still
Hell
got
Yeah,
the power.
yeah.
Ain't went nowhere.
You
Have you
goddamn
seen
right.
That
that
shit.
juggernaut head? That motherfucker got a juggernaut head. Look, Louis, you know your boy got a classic running back head. That motherfucker will run. I bet he was running and jumping off that damn couch at the age of 2 years old. That boy
That
built
that
for
Listen. Tyler
that
was
boy
that boy built for football.
that boy would headbutt. He would headbutt a hole into a 53-foot
look,
goddamn truck.
look,
What are
look,
you
look,
talking about?
look. Look, let's be real. Tyler Algier was knocking over tray tables at 9 months. Come on now, cut it out.
Bro, come on,
Cut
man.
it out.
9
He
months.
was built for this. Yeah. You want to say Ty got power, right? You
We
There
know.
you
know,
go. Ty got
Look,
power. You know.
Papa Lou. You know, you didn't fix many holes in the walls from that boy headbutting stuff and rolling down the stairs. We know, we know, we
Oh,
know,
what?
We know.
we
We
know.
know.
Boy, y'all
but
are
yeah,
enough.
but like you said, yeah. The reason why I asked that question about him being implemented in the pass game because I think they kind of did him a disservice. And this kind of go what Mike was saying about Zach Robinson trying to learn how to use his personnel a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, outside of the fact that Kirk Cousins was trying to throw the ball downfield with a
Yeah.
busted ass shoulder. I don't know why he was doing whatever. But like you
Yeah.
said, and we made the notice that when Tyler Algier was in the game, defenses played to stop the run, and they still ran the ball, which means that he had confidence that Tyler was going to get yardage. He still got his yardage,
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's better for him. I can when we went to training camp, I said this to coach. I was like, when I seen Tyler make that run and he ran through the line and he came out, I said, yeah. I said, he been training with Bijan. He been training with Bijan.
Yeah.
And you want both of them to be able to catch out the backfield because that's an extra weapon. That's an extra dimension to a weapon you already got. So
Mhm.
I mean, wait, what did he say?
Are you-
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
What?
He said
Come
he
on,
was one of
come
my
on, Down
boys.
Mucho.
You know what?
No. Hold on. Y'all want to see top? Hold on. Where that? Let me show you. Let me show y'all something right quick. This is what his head built like. This lets you know he runs over folks. This is what his head built like.
Oh
Hold on.
no, don't
Look.
do it.
Oh
Do
shit.
it. Don't do
Hold on.
it.
Hold on. See? You see this boom box right here?
You know what?
Man, you know what?
You know
You go
what?
to hell, Kev. You go to hell.
Not Kev over there talking about Tyler just got a crushed groove in head. Come on, Kev. Why you gonna do? Why
Come
you gonna
on,
do that
Kev.
to that
We
man?
can't be doing that.
Hey man, we love him, man. Hey, we love him, man. We
Oh
love
yeah,
him, man.
yeah.
If
We
we don't
not.
crack on him, we
No. Tyler's the M1 tank, man. I love it because anytime you got running backs to where your linemen get tired of getting hit, I love it. Tyler will hit them dudes and carry half the line with him. So I love it, man. He's been
Oh
doing that
yeah.
since college.
I
I love it.
love Tyler in the second half. Oh my God. He's a different beast in the second
Yeah.
half.
And
'Cause
that speed,
they
that
all
speed is going
tired.
to translate. That speed is going to translate, bro.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
That's why I think he may go the Caleb McGarry route. He may stay for less.
I
I,
hope he
I,
do.
I would. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. He loves the team. This
Mhm.
This is what people don't understand. He loves the team. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go on a limb and say it like this. If it was between him having to go and players helping him, Bijan gonna be the first one to keep his brother on the team. I'm gonna tell you that right off the rip.
Exactly. But we're saying all this to pretty much say, pretty much the heart and soul of this offense is going to be based on Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier. They get the
Hmm.
run game going, it makes it easier for Michael Penix.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But what I would, and I know this ain't really a main topic, but knowing that you got a quarterback that does not care about making sure he gets to all his players, that's the thing that I'm loving because the more your quarterback spreads out the ball, the more difficult it is for the defense to stop the offense moving forward. Because you keep your corners and your safeties' heads on the swivel. And then if you got a quote unquote blitz happy coach, now they're not so inclined to blitz anymore because they
Right.
don't know which way you're going with it.
hmm Definitely. And yes, I could talk about people having big heads because I have a swollen head my damn self. So I know.
I think we
Yeah.
all in the big head crew over here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was about
Yeah,
to
exactly.
say.
yeah, yeah,
And
Um,
yeah.
unfortunately, that gene got passed on to my daughter.
I mean, pretty much. Pretty much. I gotta look. I got a forehead long as a runway. So what are we talking about?
You
oh,
know what? I'm not even finna do
Let,
that.
I'm just look. I crack on myself. I got a forehead long
look,
as one of them Atlanta
look,
right.
runways.
Yeah,
look,
So
we
what we
all
look,
talking
crack
let,
about?
on the
look, look.
ourselves. Shit.
Let me tell you something. I haven't wore a baseball cap since the third grade. That's
Oh,
how big my
that
head
hurt,
is.
y'all. That,
What?
that
God
boy,
damn, Kev.
No.
that
See,
hurt.
look at that. Hold up. Y'all don't see. Look. Y'all don't see Hartsfield on the front of my forehead. Look at that.
Yeah, I
Look
see it
at
now.
boy,
that.
boy, you could look like I said, you could shine Batman's damn symbol on my forehead. So I ain't got shit to say. But
Boy.
all right, man, we about to get up on out of here, man, fellas. This is a good show, man. Let y'all get y'all final takes out of here with that. Hey,
Oh man,
size 9. Trump once said size 9 fit hat. Bro, I can't even fit a size 9 hat. So
no,
yeah,
no,
that was a wrap for me.
no,
That's why I had to wear beanies
they're right.
year round.
All right, man.
Beanies and
Listen,
hoodies is a big fit. Is your best friend if you got a big head. All right.
yeah, right,
Exactly.
right. Well, look, man. Hey, look. Tomorrow there's no sports end game because we will be watching the Falcons. That's why Kevin and I teamed up tonight to do this show. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to everybody on the panel. Mad Mike Sports, Six Man K, myself, Mr. Tactician 78 on YouTube. Make sure you check out with Franchise and with Young Knight. Listen, man,
Oh
we
Lord.
will, but we
Oh
will be doing. I believe, if correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, we'll be doing a halftime and post game preseason show. So you guys make sure you tune in for that. And for everybody, hey, for the subscribers, man, I appreciate y'all. But look, man, this is just evaluation. Please don't be crashing out over whether we win or lose this game tomorrow night.
You
It
already know.
don't count.
exactly. But Keyshawn said Anthony Richard. Keyshawn said Anthony Richard just got hurt. Anthony
See,
Richardson got
see, see, see what we talking about? See,
hurt again.
Told you.
See,
see.
told you.
All right, man. So like I said, man, we appreciate y'all. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all support everybody. Follow the Unholy Alliance channel, as well as the Heavy Hitters Live, Atlanta Falcon Nation, everybody that's associated within the group. Hey, man, looks like our season has officially started. Hey, man, like Juan said, this is just preseason. This is about the guys that's trying to make the team. This ain't about the stars.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So if the Falcons lose a game and y'all start crashing out,
Boy, I'm telling you now.
I'm finna clown all y'all
I'm
motherfucking
finding
ass.
all y'all niggas.
Look, I got stuff waiting. Because
Right.
we told you.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Hey, Kev, you know what? We're gonna
Hey,
give them some
come on,
homework.
dog.
You know what? We're gonna give them some homework.
Quit
Hey,
saying that.
so look, some homework for y'all. When we get ready to have our post game show, let us know what you guys thought about your favorite player. Let us know what y'all thought about y'all favorite player. That'll let us know y'all actually watch the game for what it's intended for instead of crashing out.
Boy, boy, hey, they crash out. I'm putting all this shit in the group chat. I'm telling you now.
We talking about preseason, exactly.
Right.
Not a real game. Not a real game. We talking
Hey,
about
Preseason.
hey, Juan.
Yo,
They don't be like the season over after one preseason game.
man, they
Oh,
didn't
they did.
start Penix and we didn't win. And this is why our season is going to be at. Ma, well, just cancel your TV subscription.
And
Don't watch.
Exactly.
be ready for next year.
Right.
Exactly. Hey, man. So until next time, people, we ain't gonna play.
Oh no.
We here to stay.
Oh yeah, dig it.
You ain't gotta go home.
But go watch some football.
And stop crying.
Or go watch flag football or something. Goddamn.
Go watch.
Hell, go watch some powder puff.
No, you just
Not,
You
going
can
to
not, not,
always
not,
watch
not,
it.
not,
buy.
not lingerie football league. Not the
Oh,
football
look
league.
at
Oh,
them. Head on TV.
no. You might as well watch Madden replays.
They got Brilla head on TV, y'all. Look at them.
Go
Not
watch
the
some pillow fight.
Man.
not the 2-2 touchdown.
They got it with the chains on. Oh boy.
Put your eyes back in your head.
I felt like flavor.
Pry their eyes open and force them to see the truth. We will skin the sheep and sacrifice the weak. The Unholy Alliance has arrived.